and I found him very sad. I don't know if it's because he was in trouble by himself, but I don't know how to say it. He was not happy to do the film.
Well, he was pigeonholed after the great films in the 80s, late 70s, early 80s. And from then on, he was a horror director. He had such a great, impressive, all the genres. He touched on all the genres of the Italian filmmaking, aside from the sword and sandal.
I think in his lifetime, he wasn't really internationally accepted as being one of the great masters.
Or accepted in Italy as well. Huh? Italy, he's frowned upon as well. Yeah. He's not considered.
So I think that's probably part of the sadness that you.
Yes, because it was the mirror of his life, the film. He was acting inside, so it was very strange, even the fact.
But nevertheless, I found him, I must say, terrifically attractively temperamental. He could lose it very easily, and he could come and be extraordinarily charming within a few seconds of it. I remember once he lost his rag with one of the ladies in the film that I was in, and he got so angry that he fell on the ground and started biting the earth. Otherwise, I'll bite you. Charming man.
I think that Lucio was a man in his nature, really happy, really curious of the life. Purtroppo, come si dice, unfortunately, he had a life not much happy, but not because he had
much easy,
not so much easy. But he was so curious of the life of the people, so happy to, interested of everything, every time, and it was like divided into two persons. One sad and aggressive, but not bad, just aggressive with some rabbia, and the other side, really like a child, full of jokes, and with us actors was so entusiasmo, come si dice? Ma hai tradotto in italiano? Entusiasmo. Yeah, he was enthusiastic of everything he does, he did. Oh my God. Sorry.
Sometimes cruel with the women. Because I want to say that. Yes.
Because when he forgot hating women, especially, and people, he was absolutely fantastic. He was full of culture. We could speak about everything, about literature in Russia. He knows things who nobody could suspect, fantastic. But he needs to forget hate women. Then he became fantastic.
Yeah, to fully understand Pucci, you must consider that he started in the 50s, in the 60s, which were the golden year of Italian industry. So he did work when they were making big movies with big budgets. Then he moved to a different age of Italian movie making, which was with less money, still doing a lot of things, but with less money. And then the last part of his life, the last 10 years, he was very unlucky with working. He was working with the lowest budget, with teams, not with producers. One of the producers he told me, I met him because he was trying to make a mask of wax with Dario Argento, and I was working in the same office with Dario. And so I often met Lucio when he came to the office. And he told me he had not been paid for the last 2 movies he had made, so he couldn't cure himself, you know, and he was very bitter, very sad about that, wild. And he considered the making of the Mask of Wax like an opportunity to go back, making a good movie, making a movie with money. We could show his talent, but too bad, he died the day after. He got the news that the picture was going to start.
Lucio!
Question for Mr. Sopkiw, besides how to pronounce your name. What was it like as a non-European entering the wild and wacky world of European exploitation cinema? What was that experience like?
Well, I had no idea what I was getting into. I didn't know it was exploitation cinema. I thought it was just real film. It was, you know, for me it was great. You know, I mean, it was a dream. You know, wish I was still living the dream sometimes, but no complaints. I'll tell you, questi italiani sono molto simpatici. Yeah, it's a great, you know, they really live well, and while you're working with them, they, you know, in my experience, they all treat me really well. It's great.
You've all been in scenes involving pretty elaborate makeup effects. Does anybody, maybe Zora, Kerova, would you like to tell a story about one of the crazier makeup effects you had to endure on a film?
Parlate degli effetti speciali che vanno fatto anche
I remember him in one scene that I was married, I was there, and was the cat should find me. And I was married, they leave me in under the ground for 3 or 4 hours, and the cat was not able to do the thing. Nevertheless, it was more or less 1 week without eating, because they put Kit Kat on the air, cat food, and the cat should be with the head, with the tail. So he find my face, you know, and he shot this scene 8 or 9 times, because the cat couldn't be able to do the scene, you know. So the hour and the scene very claustrophobic to say.
Allora, dire la maschera, diciamo 4 ore di ritmo a giorno, era un po' innovato, per 2 mesi. Quanti giorni ci giorni? 4 ore di trucco.
You know, they had mask, and used to wear it for how many hours? 4 hours a day. Yeah, makeup every day 4 hours per day for 2 months, and it was very heavy.
Poi era un lavoro duro, pesante, ho mangiato tanta carne, perché se non
being a zombie actor is lots of things, of course.
Adesso è un periodo che a Roma è un periodo che non si lavora, e quindi
Now it's very thin because in probably doesn't have a lot of job.
Also in the United States.
Yeah, okay.